See that girl that got banned because she put like a mic up to her butt and farted in it?
No, she got banned for that. I seen like the picture of it, but I didn't know she got banned.
That wasn't a fart.
Okay.
She was doing a front fart, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I'm sure her viewers enjoyed that.
That is certainly a weird thing to get banned for. I will admit that. It's like, what'd you do? Well, I quaffed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Rising's already in the chat. He says, I just watched the Fruits Basket episode. My thoughts are...
Did he have a stroke?
I had a heat stroke yesterday, so wouldn't surprise me at all.
Oh, okay. We're all just stroking out over here.
Javian Brown says, what is this channel and why am I subbed to it? I don't know. What? That's a good question.
This is the podcast where we talk about stroking and queefs. Welcome.
Oh my god.
This is your new favorite channel.
Yes, join us. And also become a member today by hitting the join button. We're glad. You will not regret it.
Javian, you might be here because of AOT videos, most likely. But that's my guess. What's up, King Soda? What's up, Dr. Peculiar? Which, for some reason, I thought that was 8-bit for a second. But says Dr. Peculiar says 86 is the second core confirmed. And I think that was confirmed at the very beginning, but was it?
I think it was.
I don't know.
Rising says, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm already scared.
Holographic is back.
What is up, Hollow?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Congratulations on getting your channel back.
Yeah, congrats.
Got his channel.
Did you punch Katakawa in the face?
Yeah, fuck Katakawa. Stupid we can't say that, can we?
Say that.
K-Dokawa.
I just don't think we could show their stuff because heaven forbid their stuff gets free publicity.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the worst, isn't it? GG1954 says the first sounds I hear when I click on this live stream. So, if you're new to the stream, if you're new to the podcast, this is not the show where we talk about whatever it is EA talks about. Instead, well, I guess it is whatever EA talks about, but instead we pick a bunch of seasonal shows at the beginning of a season, and it's usually 5, maybe 6 sometimes, and we assign a kill or a pass to it. And if it's killed, we never got to watch it again, but it takes 2 or more kills to kill something. And if we want to pass it, it's the same thing. 2 or more passes, and we just continue to watch the show and enjoy it until we finish it or we don't. And then at the end of the season, we have an award show, which is coming up soon. It's very arbitrary. It's very stupid. But it's fun, I would say. So, co-hosts, introduce yourself.
It is I, EA, aka yeah, everything animated. And I'm here along for the ride, and it's your weekly dose of crazy insanity funness.
It is I, Satsuki the Savage. I'm ready. I think I remember some things about the episodes we watched, so hopefully we say some insightful stuff.
I don't think we will.
Yeah. I don't.
Is this giving up already?
Is this podcast has it ever been insightful?
I mean, there's times that we said things that people think about after the podcast, probably.
Probably not in a good way.
Well, that's beside the point.
Well, QRW6 is in the chat, I guess, plugging all of our stuff like he does every week. We gotta like get like a tip jar or something like that just for QRW6.
He is the unsung hero.
He really is. He's a great guy.
Absolutely. You know what? Any super chats or whatever? like we did last time. We'll give it to QRW6. I think we still gotta give him his $5. So I don't know if it'll ever get to him, but oh my god, holographic with $4.99 says, "How was the finale of Vivi?" How was the finale of Vivi? I think Satsuki watched it.
I still have not watched the last episode.
I have.
But, all right.
So, you want to know about the prophecy, right?
The prophecy, indeed. I do want to know.
You want to know if it came true?
I mean, it probably didn't, but yeah, I do.
So the prophecy was bullshit. It was all a dream.
It was literally Vivi just woke up.
Vivi woke up, and then everybody that she's ever met in her life was around her, and then she just floated off into robot heaven.
I can't tell if you're bullshitting me or not. I can't tell. Are you?
And then she sang to a sold out arena, and it was the happiest moment of her life.
Was Hell's Angels in the crowd?
The bike gang?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I just think it was just regular people with like glow sticks.
All right, so pretty normal stuff. That's pretty good to hear. Well, so Hollow says he's not, so I guess so it really did happen. All this actually really did happen. Is this the canon ending?
It's a cannonball ending, as in I want to blow it to smithereens.
Well, all right. We asked last week for you guys to write in some questions for us. If you want to ask anything, and we got one right in here. But I also want to say, if you guys want to ask us any questions in the future, there's a pinned comment. It says "Want to submit a question?" Just click on that. You can click on that and submit a question here. You can do it after the podcast ends in the podcast or the comment section, of course. So the first write-in ever of KOA is from When You Walking, who is a channel member of this channel. So very nice. He says, "What's up, KOA? My question for the write-in is, what anime got you into anime, and what was the reason you liked it? As well," he asks a follow-up question, says, "Why did you guys want to start KOA aside from your love for anime?" So I guess, EA, we'll start off with the first one here. Like,
all right.
What got you into anime?
Well, me personally, I've always been a huge fan of animation. The style, the concept behind it, where everything's hand drawn. Just, I don't know. Like, I grew up watching all kinds of, those old school cartoons, DuckTales, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then I got into Nickelodeon shows like Rugrats and Hey Arnold. I don't know. I like everything was growing up around cartoons. Simpsons was my first touch of adult cartoons, so to speak. It's funny now because it's like tame compared to stuff now. But one of my very first animes was a movie, and it was called Little Nemo. And I didn't know it was an anime at the time, and I watched it all the time. And I guess it was like half like it was a Japanese production, but it was also an American production, which I found that out way later. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I guess they wanted to introduce that stuff to American audience. But it wasn't until the series of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, where I really got into anime, because then after that it was Pokemon and just Toonami on Cartoon Network.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody remembers that I grew, like, after I would come home from school, I would watch that stuff, and whatever was on was on. I'd even watch Sailor Moon, and that was a chick show, but I was like, Dragon Ball Z's after this, let me go ahead and watch some Sailor Moon. Yeah, but yeah, those were some of my first like introductions to anime, and I think it was like years later after that, it turned into like Adult Swim, and then that's when I started getting into more of the more mature animes like, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Fooly Cooly, Outlaw Stars, Tenchi Muyo. Like all those were really, really cool, and I was just hooked after that, and I just guess you could say everything that I watched that was anime related was because of Cartoon Network. And then once they started doing these streaming services, or when you could actually like buy the animes, like, and I'm talking about like on VHS. I bought the stuff on VHS, and you could make like this little cool little collage. Like if I had this Dragon Ball Z of like Majin Buu and all these other different sagas.
Oh, I have a season 1 box set of VHS for Dragon Ball Z. I still have that. Like, I have the box for it too.
Yeah, I wish I still had mine. I got rid of mine because I was an idiot.
Yeah, I don't think they're worth
money,
much,
so,
but
you don't think people would pay
no,
much for that?
I mean they're probably like $40, $50. Like, I guess they're rare, but like they're probably not worth much.
You might be right, but I got rid of it a long time ago because I was just like, ooh, VHS obsolete, DVDs, the orange box set. Gotta get the Dragon Ball Z orange box set. Absolutely, that was the thing to buy.
Well, it was like I think it was the only major way to buy it.
I mean, I guess that's true because then they re-released it like so many times after that.
I stand corrected. These are going for like $100.
Oh, see, I'm an idiot.
Well, actually, Mercari here has one that's going for $45. So, but that doesn't have the box with it. Mine has the box that it's encased in. Let's go to eBay here. See what we got.
That's so painful to hear, but yeah. So I just always have been a fan of just animation in general. I guess that's where I kind of get my name, everything animated, because I don't know. As old as I am, I still love cartoons. I love the adult cartoons. I like the mature cartoons. I like not just anime. I like, I watched Rick and Morty last night, season premiere, and I just love it. I'm just a huge fan of it.
Paulo says he found a complete DBZ box set. It was orange and had Shinron when you opened it. Bought it for $1 at a free market. Sold it for $7.50. Yeah, you're talking about the. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's something I wish I owned because it comes with the original Ocean dub and all that. So
yeah,
pretty cool memorabilia.
But I don't think I have that anymore either. Again, whenever you get poor, you decide to sell stuff.
Yeah. That's the immediate go-to, right? And you never realize that maybe you should keep on to some things. Right. for future proofing, I suppose. Satsuki, what got you into anime?
All right, so for me, it's nothing extravagant. It's pretty basic. A lot of people probably had the same story. For me, the first thing that got me into anime was Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, just original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I used to watch that on demand. When I would have nothing else to watch, I would go to that. But even though Dragon Ball was the first anime I watched, it's not the one that I acknowledged as anime. I would say Naruto was the first for me just because I was conscious of it actually being anime. For me, like when I was watching Dragon Ball, I'm just thinking another cartoon. I didn't know anything about anime at that time, so I didn't know it was Japanese produced or anything like that. So Naruto was the first series that I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, this is what anime is, and I'm an anime viewer. So I'll say like Dragon Ball is my origin, but Naruto was like one of the pioneers for me getting into more anime, because like after Naruto, that's what got me to branch off to other type of series, whatever was on Toonami at the time, Adult Swim, and then going beyond that.
Well, this is actually pretty amazing, like when you think about it, Satsuki, because this all happened about 8 or 9 months ago. So
What
Wait.
did?
But
you only got into anime like 8 or 9 months ago.
Oh, you're okay. You're making a joke.
Am I Younger than what I thought?
Maybe. It's a terrible joke.
It's,
Made me laugh.
one thing I wanted to add before I give it back to you is I did have a falling off from anime. Like I stopped watching it for a while, but then when it became
same,
heavily available on like Netflix, the one that got me back into anime whenever it was on like streaming services was High School of the Dead.
Oh. Well, mine.
Like no joke, I love the shit out of that show.
I mean, that is one of the first anime I watched after my break as well. I didn't watch anime for like 10 years, and then it was the Attack on Titan manga, where I was like, whoa, wait a moment. What? They make them again?
These exist?
There's more than Dragon Ball? But yeah, that's Attack on Titan is what got me back into it. But yes, anything else you want to add, Satsuki?
No, that's just that for the first question.
Well, yes, for me, what got me into it was I remember see, I don't know what my first memory of it was exactly, but it's either Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball Z Budokai game, or the first one, or Ghost in the Shell 1995. So these four or five things are very vivid in my memory. I remember Pokemon because I used to watch it every morning before school. I remember Dragon Ball Z because I used to watch it in the afternoons, right before Rurouni Kenshin came on, which I was very mad about because I wasn't able to watch Rurouni Kenshin ever. The PS2, the Budokai 1 game. I just remember playing that minigame at the end where you have to rotate the analog sticks, so you can kill Goku and Raditz. And then Ghost in the Shell 1, because I think those are the first boobs I ever saw, or animated. So there you go.
Oh my god.
Boobs I saw animated.
I do want to add because I think like that's an underrated thing of people get into anime. Like of course, like Toonami and Adult Swim was available to kids and whatnot, or like teens. But like people always ask, like, would there ever be an anime like big in the West as Dragon Ball, Naruto? I guess you could say My Heroes in that same vein too. The reason why I think, or what added on to why those series were so popular, are the games. Like it was just a lot of different media other than just the anime itself that people got into. Like the games, especially for Dragon Ball, are so popular in the West that you don't even have to be an anime fan and you'll still play those games. And of course, that spreads to people and for them to get into the anime. So I think that's like an underrated aspect of why those two shows in particular are so popular in the West.
Yeah. That's true. I do remember that Budokai game, the first one. I thought this was the greatest game ever. It's a piece of shit. Playing it now, but
it's a worse Budokai
like,
2.
I mean, Budokai 3, I think, is like peak Budokai games, like out of all of them, in my opinion. But then the best Dragon Ball game ever is
Budokai.
Is what?
Is it Peak Finger?
Oh no!
Get out of
Please
here.
stop, C.
No, the best Dragon Ball is the newest one, Dragon Ball Fighters. Like I love that game so much. It's great.
Well, just a short question here to close up when you're walking's write in as well. Gotta remind you guys, check the pinned comment if you want to submit your own write in, and we'll talk about it. So the second part of this was, why did you guys start KOA? And I guess that's where I take over. I started KOA because there was this podcast before this one by Team 4-Star called Anime FMK. And I was like, I really like this podcast. You know, I'm watching it every week. And then Ben, the co-host of that podcast, was like, yeah, we're gonna stop doing this. And much like most things Team 4-Star does, they just don't give it enough time. But they were doing like 10 shows a week or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I like this show and I like this concept so much that I'm just going to do my own version with blackjack and hookers. And so, forgot to add up the current topic there. Sorry about that. And so this is where this show is born. And then I asked EA to join because I was like, oh, he's like a mature guy. He's not, some flaky teenager. And I asked Satsuki to join because he was a very immature guy, very flaky. I think it all just worked out. The polar opposites. And I'm just here trying to manage it. One time, EA came into the office and said that we needed to spend some of the company funds on a Lamborghini. He said it was definitely needed. I said it was definitely not. And he said, I quit. And he just went back to his desk. It's very strange. Satsuki is just watching Naruto all day.
Yeah, I mean, work gets slow.
I, of course, was just, doing lines of cocaine.
Yeah, that's why we start off so bad.
Yep. And I eventually became an alcoholic at some point.
Let's go ahead and get into Fruits Basket. The penultimate episode, is this what we call it? The penultimate?
That's a word.
It's the last episode.
But EA really wants this to be the last episode. I don't know why.
Well, the only reason I say that is because that ending was so perfect. How could you get better than that? You can't. I mean, what are we going to see? Oh, they're going to grow old. They're going to hold hands. They're going to die. It's like, who wants to see that? Nobody.
Well, I mean, we're not going to see that, I don't think. But Yes, It's Me says hi. What's up? Hello. Yes, it's me. Also, yes, these are some terrible origin stories. But yeah, I mean, I don't. But we could just have another episode, and it'd be just as good as this episode. And it's just like, oh,
I don't know. I mean, I just thought it was the perfect ending. Spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But Torohana's mom, and you finally get to see her perspective of when she lived her last final, moments on this earth, and it was really sweet, really touching. And she did actually say what she said, which was, "I will never forgive you." But I thought it was so incredibly brilliant how it was done, because when you're dying, you don't. I'm sure you're not conscious of your words and what comes out your mouth. So when the whole "I will never forgive you" came out, it's just, I don't know, just kind of made it more like, oh, that's why she said it. That's really cool. And then when she finally, which I guess she made it to the afterlife, get it's just the waves just engulfed her, and then she's floating on an ocean, and then she's finally meets up with her husband again. And
it's the prophecy of Vivi.
No.
God damn it! You ruined the sentimental moment. Anyway, she meets up with her husband. Husband's like, what did he say? It's the name of the episode. He said that, and it was just beautiful. Like that's a perfect ending if I've ever seen one.
So EA, what do you think is going to be in the next episode then?
They're going to be smashing watermelons, going to the damn beach, and Toru Honda and Kyo, they're going to be homeless now.
What? Explain the last one.
He said, "I'm going to go wherever you're going to go." And Kyo is homeless. He says he's going to be traveling to the mountains and shit, and it's like, damn, she wants to be homeless too?
Maybe she was at one point.
Yeah,
I guess you're right. She was homeless. You know what? She's in her element. You know what? They're gonna live happily ever after, and they're gonna have wonderful children being homeless out in woods.
Oh, God. I can't even. My sides. so, what is with the watermelon smashing part then?
You know, they have a beach episode. You know, every beach episode. I guess technically this show had a beach episode already.
Yeah, where they smashed watermelon. And Tori
You know
tried to
what?
do it. Didn't work.
I guess I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode. It felt like everything was getting tied up. You know, all loose ends were getting, you know, met their ends or whatnot. So I don't know what else they could possibly do, to be honest, other than have a big giant orgy.
Oh my God. I don't.
Can you imagine it just takes that kind of a twist? Everything's so sweet and heartfelt and whatever. Then all of a sudden, all right, let's all go into that room.
Who even like in this theory, who even like starts that? Who even goes? Who's the one to bring it up and to initiate?
Oh fuck! I know who's the one. Yuki's brother would be the one to start it.
Oh my God!
For the first time, everybody's just like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, because
I feel
their
like-
their bonds are broken now. Now they're free to do whatever they want.
Their bonds are
So
broken, so their bonds are stronger.
So this is what they've always wanted to do, and it is. I don't know. That just feels like hentai levels of logic.
What am I? What the
I mean, I guess it is kind of ludicrous when you make it. It sounded better in my head, but
How does
I
it
don't know.
sound better in your head?
Because everything always sounds better in your head, and then when you say it, you go, "Oh, I guess Mikasa wasn't gonna cook Eren."
Well, we don't know that yet. I still believe that theory to be true. I'm just saying. Or no, is Eren cucking Mikasa? That's my theory. Or was it
Someone
both?
was cooking somebody. I don't remember.
Doesn't matter. Scarlett says, today, the episode of Fruits Basket didn't feel like Fruits Basket because it had Ritsu in it. To which I have to say, shame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
Ritsu, all he did was, oh my god, he actually did have a really good scene when he was talking to Akito when she first came out, dressed and looked gorgeous, by the way. I never thought I'd say that ever. Like, she came out and he was like, "Oh my god, you're a crossdresser too?"
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And
It's
I want to say I'd forgotten that people didn't know that that she was a chick.
Oh yeah, that's like
just-
that's a well-kept secret still.
it would have been nice to see those two interact when Akito was still evil, just because of who Ritsu is, and with Ritsu being a boy who dresses as a girl, and then Akito being the opposite, a girl who dresses as a boy. Like, that would have been, they would have had an interesting dynamic.
Well,
But
plus
I think
Akito
that's gone.
would have been like, "You did this," and Ritsu would have been like, "You're right, I did do this. Oh, I apologize. I'm terrible."
Come in, sorry.
I wonder how Ritsu would have, or Akito would have treated Ritsu. I mean, I'm pretty sure Akito would have hated Ritsu, but
I mean, yeah.
Ritsu would have been a bottom.
yeah.
Oh, we got a question here, Satsuki. Zentosi says, "Y'all still watching Hige Hero?"
Satsuki?
These guys are not watching Hige Hero. I've done my damnedest to protect them from that. I would hope that they're not watching it behind my back. I am still watching Hige Hero, but that's just because of my stupid thing of watching completing everything this season. So I am still watching Hige Hero. Enjoying it, that's a different question.
All right.
Did Boobs McGee come back?
What?
Yes. Yeah, she came back. She's there.
Oh, damn it. She's a recurring character. Oh well.
Yeah.
Did he get arrested yet?
I don't know if he will be arrested, so I don't know about the yet part, but
I mean,
no, he has not been
apparently,
arrested.
apparently, you can get arrested for bringing in a teenager in Japan.
Wait, EA,
Yeah.
you're saying you can get arrested for shaving?
I mean, no, not shaving, just
Oh.
bringing in a high schooler.
Who knew?
Yeah, it's kind of illegal, so don't take cues from Higehiro.
Learning with Higehiro.
Yeah.
Rule 1: do everything opposite of what this show's telling you.
You pretty much. Same with Fruits
Not
Basket.
everything. Not everything.
So,
Oh yes,
so
keep your
Saucy,
beard.
what's your thoughts about this episode of Fruits Basket?
Okay, so where do I want to go first? Should I talk about the beauty that is Akito?
My
It was
lord.
pretty
Talk
in this
about-
episode.
I think I'll go to the Akito thing just to get the bad out of the way. Akito and Shigure's relationship, no matter how they present it, it's still toxic as hell. I'm not
I
gonna
agree.
lie. Like they tried to make it to where it's like romantic and whatnot, and maybe it's romantic in a sense, but I don't think that's a relationship that anybody should strive to have or anything of the sort. And I'm not saying that's what the series is trying to push that on you, but man, that is just they're not like I ship them just because that's what Akito wants, but nobody should model their relationship after those two. It's not good.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Shigure. Shigure is
I
slimy
agree.
as fuck.
One person's scratching and clawing and making the other one feel bad, and the other one
Is manipulating them.
so much.
Yeah, it's like Akito is like, I'll handle the physical or I'll handle the physical pain, and then Shigura's like, I'll handle the mental pain. Like they're like a tag team duo when it comes to that.
Tag
If they
team.
ever have kids,
awful.
they're gonna be so messed up.
Maybe very pretty though. Very pretty. Both Shigure and
sure,
Akito.
they'll be handsome, but they'll be going to therapy every week.
Oh my god. Maybe that's the next episode, is like seeing how they are 10 years after the fact.
No,
knows?
it's an orgy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he really wants this orgy.
And wants it to end. Wants both. He wants another episode and he doesn't want another episode.
I really don't, but I mean, isn't the next episode like the last one?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. I just don't know what they could possibly do.
Me neither. Besides show what they're like in their, which I would appreciate, to show what they're like, in their respective relationships and their own, lives and stuff. Because how many romance anime? I know this is not a romance anime, but how many like romance anime, for example, do we get where you see the build up and you see them kiss and you see all this great stuff and you just don't see what happens after?
Very few.
You don't
but
see the
a lot of-
romance.
A lot of newer animes are starting to do that more, so I applaud that for them being different.
Yeah, I if that is the case, I'm eager to see how they all turn out. And it would be nice to see some of them maybe not turn out well, like Shigure and Akito, because holy shit. But, that's just me.
Well, I still need Rain to tell Akito I told you so. I'm still waiting on that.
Oh, that may be what it
Right.
is.
Rain
may
ain't
be the
never
next
coming
episode.
Back. Rain's dead.
What?
Was she died?
Yeah, Keto buried her in the back. That's why she's like, I don't want
Oh
to
my
be a part of
God.
the state anymore. Why? Because my mom's buried in the backyard.
Oh my god.
She just killed her. She turned good and then killed her mom off screen.
Well, that's a good
Yeah.
act, I would say, with Rain.
I mean, she's a great actress. Nobody could tell. It's like, oh, she looks so cute. Oh, she's so nice now. Oh, her mother's dead. Jesus.
We should have noticed the disturbed dirt on this property and the
What?
awful smell. Scarlett says, for curiosity, is Satsuki enjoying any shows that KOA killed? I think there was a couple, right?
Well, my question back to you, Scarlet Disaster, is: are you talking about this season or in general in the history of King of Anime? Because if it's just this season, what did we drop? We dropped Higehiro. What were some of the other shows that we dropped?
Vivi.
We dropped Vivi. We dropped the Shaman.
Tokyo. Yeah, Shaman, Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, Tokyo
Okay.
Ghoul. I mean, not Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, that one.
I would say that I'm enjoying everything except for Higehiro, but to varying degrees. I would say like Vivi's like the best out of the bunch that we dropped. But I don't think it's like very good. I just think it's good. Tokyo Revengers is all right, and Higehiro's god awful. Shaman King is also all right as well. Forgot about that one.
I have a confession to make about this actually, and I thought, you know, when I woke up, I was like, oh, this is just because I'm drunk. But I rewatched the episode, and the 2 episodes, and then the 3 episodes, and I was like, Slime Daddy season 2?
Oh my god.
Pretty good. pretty darn good.
It's because you were drunk, see.
Well, no, I rewatched it the next morning, and I was like, wow. Like, this is actually really good.
So what are you saying?
Well, I mean, I suggested when I was drunk for you all to bring it back. So, I mean, we can still go along with that because it's next season's when the second part comes out. So, if you guys want to do that, you can. But for my own personal enjoyment, I will say that I like it. But that, you know, the question was for Sasuke. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, Sasuke.
No, I already answered it.
I shall retire from KOA, never to come back. QRW6 says at least we know how Shigure got those scratch marks.
Yep.
There, yep.
I never even noticed.
In the last episode, when they
Yeah.
zoomed in on his face.
Yeah, the first thing I assumed that he talked to Rain or something. That's what I assumed.
QRW6
You got it
also.
on with Rain.
Oh my god. QRW6
I mean, maybe.
also says, I'm still shocked KOA missed out on Horimiya. Yeah, well, that season
What's
was
Horimiya?
pretty packed. It's a romance anime. Rom-com. Yeah, I guess any final thoughts on Fruits Basket?
I'm
We
so
have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
I'm glad that it's over.
Oh my god, EA. All right.
I mean, we didn't even talk about the Yuki and Machi thing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
they were
adorable.
Machi's so adorable. And so in Yuki, as soon as he knew that everything was broken, he was all up in that shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm like hugging. Come on, guys.
You're
I mean-
crazy.
I mean, Yuki was like, say my
Dude,
name. Say
I
my
just
name
thought of
again.
something.
Over and over. And I was like,
You wanna
where's this
talk
going?
You want to talk about phrasing? I just now thought of something. Akito talking about Shigure and how she wanted to twist off his head and climb inside him and do all these other things.
That was very weird
this
as well,
is
yes.
the weirdest fucking love thing I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
life.
She was like, I want to
That's like
spread
what it-
my scent around his whole body. And I'm like, you want to what?
I want to climb inside him and I want to eat all of his flesh. I'm like, Jesus, you psycho.
Yeah, at one point she said something like she wanted to absorb him, and I was like, is this the Dragon Ball reference? Is she's like Super Boo or some shit? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was not romantic. That was very awkward. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, I was just reading that and I was just like, am I reading this right? I had to like scoot back a little, but then it's like, nope. She wants to rip his head off and crawl up inside him and feel all of his insides deep within and absorb them.
She's like a xenomorph.
He is something.
All right.
That's, yeah.
It's all right. That just random thing just popped into my head. But yes,
Yeah.
Machi and Yuki.
Machi Yuki's was more wholesome. And so was Toru's and
Yes.
Kyo's, and literally everybody else's. Except for Akito's. Jeez.
And there was also the funny scene of Momiji taking a picture of Kagura Kyo. I thought that was real funny. It's just like, The first thing I thought of when he did that, he was like, I despise cheaters are scum. I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, is he going to like use this picture against Kyo to try to get Toru?
Momiji's a punk.
Whoa. Hold on.
He gets tall and all of a sudden he thinks he's like the swinging dick and hot shit all of a sudden. Now he's going to try to use evidence against, that's a guy who is going to steal his girl if Kyo's not careful.
Well, no, he's not doing that. That's just...
Oh, he's trying.
All right.
I mean, he's taking pictures and you think he's just going to use that as a mental thing? Come on. He's going to use that
as mental
evidence.
Thing? What is he going to use with a picture of Kagura hugging Kyo?
But see,
that just happens.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not going to use it for himself. He's going to use it for blackmail.
But in what situation would he use it for himself?
I'm not I'm not saying he'll use it for himself. There,
I need to know.
I'm saying he's going to use it to blackmail Kyo. He's not going to take it and then beat off to it. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, you said it, not me.
I did, and I'll say it again. But no, I don't know. I mean, Momiji he's different now.
He's a changed man.
Yeah, he grew up and now he's a dick.
All right. Okay.
I am just
Oh, I'm sorry. That's your nephew. I'm sorry.
That is my son.
Oh, that's your son now.
He's been my son.
I've
always claimed that was my son.
I thought you said that he was your nephew because the son was a special place.
Oh, no. Momiji's my son. I've been saying it. I've said this since the first season.
Okay. All right. Then I must have heard it from a different anime that somebody was your nephew. My bad.
I think I said Gugu was my nephew.
I think that was it. Gugu's your nephew. That's something we'll talk about later, but you gotta put the reins on Momiji, man.
No, he's fine. Didn't do anything wrong.
You don't think he's gonna try to steal Kyo's girl?
I mean, if he gives him the opening, yeah, of course.
I don't know. That seems kind of shady to me. You're just gonna be friends with somebody just to try to slip into their bed one of these days?
Hey, I know some people.
Oh, I do too.
I mean, Satsuki is the one that proposes all the time to get the squad, so.
Wait.
What does that even mean?
I think we have different... I think you're misinterpreting something.
Nah. I'm interpreting correctly.
I don't even know what's happening. Neither. But anyway, I guess Momiji's alright. I don't know. I kind of thought that was a bit scummy. It's not like he was like doing it on purpose. And besides, they were in cahoots, freaking Momiji and Kagura.
Oh, so maybe that's the ship now. Kagura and Momiji.
Good. Let them have some boar rabbit sex.
No.
Oh my God.
She's not good enough for my son.
Who is? Yeah, who is?
Within the show? I mean, there's a girl named Toru Honda.
Nah, she's
who
taken.
I've judged her to be worthy of my son. There's another girl named Kimi Toto who is worthy of my son as well.
Oh yeah, the one that likes to stir up shit, right?
Isn't Kimi not? Or isn't Kimi already taken?
I don't believe so.
I don't think she is taken.
Takeru is, but I don't know about Kimi.
Kimi no se, yeah.
All right, Bunny Girl Senpai. Cool. That's just saying. Bunny guy, bunny girl, together makes sense.
There you go.
No.
My Sakurajima with Momiji. It makes sense.
Isn't she taken?
Well, I mean, the guy's like, who cares about him?
Wow.
He's just
Okay.
Bunny Guy Kohai.
Okay.
That's what we named him. That's funny.
It's one of my my crowning achievements. Bunny Guy
that was a
Kohai.
great one. Oh, and Science Bob's.
Science Boss.
And how my video got so many downvotes because of your like, and another thing, Science Bob's. And I'm like, okay, see, that's enough. No, I'm still talking about how horrible this character is.
Oh.
15,000 dislikes later.
Oh my God. Any other comments about Fruits Basket?
Not this time around.
Okay. What about you, EA?
Nah, not really anything. I mean, everything's wrapped up in a nice little package, and I don't know what's gonna happen next. And Toro Honda's gonna become homeless again.
No. Passing this, correct?
Yeah, it's over. I'm passing it. I'm done.
All right. Okay.
Pass.
Give it a pass as well. Thought it was a pretty great episode. Let's now talk about 86. Everyone died. Holy crap.
Everyone fucking died.
I did not expect that at all. I was
What a
like,
waste.
What the fuck? I told you guys this was going to happen.
listen, Satsuki, listen here, buddy. Listen. You listening? Okay. Now listen. I didn't expect it.
I don't remember you calling it, but then again, I might not have been paying attention. So if you did, way to go.
What?
You should like wait, when did you say last week that this was gonna happen?
I don't know if it was last week, but I think my whole rationale for it was just the fact that Lena's our main character. They can restart this, or they not restart the story, but they can continue the story without these characters. So like the only person that I felt like could have survived is the Reaper. That's it. We don't really know much about these guys other than like the surface level thing. So I always felt like they were expendable. So for me, I was like, as long as we have Lena and possibly the Reaper intact, they can start over with a whole different crew. And then like the appeal of the story would be like a new, like Lena with a new mindset. She's not as naive as she was. So that's how the story could continue. So I felt like they had a strong possibility of dying, especially knowing they went off the grid.
They died for no reason. I'm sad.
I mean,
They're gonna die anyways.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I guess. Still, made me sad.
I mean, at
And
least
now Reaper is gonna be part of the damn robot because he's got no
Yeah.
head.
yeah. Now she's gonna.
Why did he blow his brains out?
I actually don't know that.
Because to me, if I knew I was going to be like, it's like a zombie apocalypse. If I knew I was going to become a zombie, no, I'm gonna take myself out before I even become a zombie. But
I'm boxing.
You're boxing.
I'm boxing them. I'm gonna try it at least. I gotta try it at least.
Right. But
just
if
to
I
see what
knew,
happens.
if I knew that everything was all but lost, then yeah, I'd still have one in the chamber.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're not one of those guys in the movies or the shows where you hide your bites and you just try to live.
Right. I never understand those people. It's just like, he's bit. No, I swear. What do you mean, no? I'm looking at you right now. You don't have an arm.
No,
yeah.
I'm good. It's all. I've always been like that. Your blood is spewing out of your arm.
And then the people that want to be like, what are you doing? Don't kill him. It's like, what do you mean don't kill him? He's going to kill you if you don't.
Happy Gilmore brings up a pretty good comment. Says, honestly, them dying kind of fell flat for me. They could have just continued on foot in the forest where the Legion couldn't get them. They'd established they can fish. I'm sure they could have survived. I want to say about this, because
I agree with that.
this is something where I think this comment, like, I agree with it. At the same time, if you were this close to your squadron and this close to your group of, your fellow soldiers and fellow man, would you not, as a soldier, go into battle and try your best to protect, your one guy that's left, your best guy, your commander, essentially? Like, I mean, like, I'm not trying to say, like, their decision wasn't dumb. I guess what I'm trying to say, they were brave individuals that decided to make a sacrifice, and that I don't think you can blame them for doing that, because I think they were just doing, honestly, probably what anyone else would. I mean, imagine if, like, it were your brother or sister that was in Undertaker's position, and you as a family could have said, all right, we either run away or we die trying to save him. I mean, I think the answer is pretty simple, but I do agree. But that's like my headspace and my kind of thoughts on why it went down that way. Because otherwise, I mean, it's like, if they run away, like, there is the criticism of, like, you just left your guy hanging, like, it's one of those things as well, so.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird how they ended up dying. And they were all still intact, surprisingly. It looked like they just fell over when they died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. Do you really think they're dead? Because it's kind of the whole thing.
Oh, no. I think they cut off their
body,
heads.
no death.
Well, I know Shin's dead. He got decapitated.
Decapitated, yeah.
Dehada.
I like the scene when they were in a school and they were taking attendance. I like that scene. You know why I like it? Just because I don't remember their names, so I was like, "Thank you." It's like they're being nice to me because I'm like, I don't know any of you guys' names.
Isn't that sad though? The last episode, you remember, you got introduced to their names finally, and you're like, I know who these characters are. Dead.
No, they tell us their names. I just never remember.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you think if Kirschblut survived, they would have all survived here? They just had Kirschblut?
No, but I would have been sadder.
Lightning says it seemed like the Legion had some idea where they were at the time. What do you guys think about that?
Were they what?
It seems the Legion had an idea of where they were.
I mean, that's one thing about the Legion. We still don't know the ins and outs of how far their technology goes. Like, we fight them, but we don't really know that much about the Legion. So I don't know.
Yeah, and if they know, I mean, that just backs up again. They, what's the point of running away if they're just gonna hunt you down?
Well, yeah, I think you can just take Sheen's character. You could take him being this dude who makes the cold decisions. The fact that he felt the need to fight them in that situation would just tell me that he probably believed that the Legion were going to find him eventually. So that's why he used himself as a decoy. That's my only thing with it. Because I just don't know how the Legion work really. We don't know much about them.
They apparently have little iRobots that can be deployed at any moment. I'm like, when did those become a thing?
Don't know. They got a new upgrade, new tech.
I must say, they must be evolving or something.
Yeah, the only thing that surprised me is Sheen not taking himself out.
Yeah, that I thought that was really. Yeah, I thought that was really just very. Why wouldn't he do that? He saw his own brother. Same fate happened to him. Why wouldn't he do the same thing to himself? I just didn't get that.
Yeah, especially seeing what his brother did, because his brother was this general that was causing and wreaking havoc because of who he was before. So, I mean, it kind of just repeat that process. Well, this time she won't have like a vendetta against anyone. I don't think. Well, actually, no, he might. Possibly.
For Vladilena.
Well, Nicole brings up in the comments, says, is Shin gonna lead the Legion from inside to help Lena destroy the Empire or something? That's a good theory. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's like, how is that possible? Like, they're kind of slaves at that point.
Right.
Yeah, and my problem with that is just like there's no. I'm not saying there's a problem with the theory. I'm just saying my problem, if that were to happen, is just the fact that he's never had a thought like that we've ever seen to even believe that's possible. In fact, he's seen it with his brother to where it was detrimental to everybody's lives. So for him to take a crazy risk like that is just, I would be like, why?
Right, and you don't even know if it's gonna work or not. Because to be honest, I at that point, when you're dead, you're dead. You're part of the Legion.
That's why they're named Legion. Also because it's menacing and cool.
It's true. Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, I apologize, but they say, I'm mad that we haven't seen Lena for like 2 episodes. We did in this one though.
This is true.
Yeah, you were so happy when you got to finally see her.
I was? Oh my god, are we doing this again?
Yeah, you were texting me going, it's Lena, it's Lena, it's Lena.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Can you believe it? Look at her. She looks so cute.
I should start drinking more regularly.
Oh no. We've driven him to alcoholism.
No, I'm sorry.
Listen, I'll say it once, and I'll say it a million times. I don't like Lena in the way you guys think I like Lena.
Sure, you like her personality.
Oh my god, you're doing it. You guys are ridiculous. Ridiculous.
She's got a very thick personality. She's very.
Keep going, EA. Keep going. Talk about her thick personality. Let's hear it. Let's hear the details.
Well, she went down to where the I guess recruits are for the 86, and I think wasn't she? What was she doing down there? Was she trying to basically kind of? I guess you couldn't really stop them at that point because they were already gone. But I don't know. She just kind of wanted to see their living arrangements, and I think she got a picture, and she finally got to see what they looked like, which was cool.
Yeah, they even labeled their names and whatnot.
Yeah, that was cool. So
Good
she
call
got
back
to
to that scene.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really, really cool. And then the show ends with the ending song, which I love that ending song. It's a really good ending song.
She came back for the cat though. The cat is like the new main character.
Yeah.
that cat, I'm telling you, the next core of the season, the cat is going to be placed ever so gently on her shoulder. And then she's gonna be pawing at her, and it's gonna look so cute.
No, it's gotta be like she's gotta like wake up. Like one scene, she's gotta wake up, and it's just the cat is on top of her head.
That'd
be hilarious.
And then what is Lena gonna call? What is she gonna call?
Kirschblut.
Oh my god, that's the guest on the names.
Kirschblut.
Not
the most
Whitey,
important.
Not
the most
Blackie.
important. The most important character, Kirschblut.
She's just gonna out of anybody she could have named, she went ahead and Kirschblut, the one that randomly died in a swamp.
Yeah, the most important character. Come on, y'all. As important as characters like Raditz or the one guy, the first guy they kill in Naruto. Look, so the guy with the giant sword. Yeah,
with the shotgun.
As like Jackal snipers in Halo 2. It's the most important characters. Okay, most important ones.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I she might call them like eggs or some shit, just because she loves real eggs.
That's true. I could see that, or she could name the cat after her friend that hates her guts.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh my god. Or like she named the cat Legion. You never know.
Oh my god. What name it after the villains?
Yeah, the guys that just killed the people I was talking to every night.
Come here, little Legion. Oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
No.
That's no.
We're disagreeing with you.
That would not work.
Scarlett says, any thoughts on the mechanic Alba guy? The guy who dyed his hair?
He was pretty cool.
Yeah. I didn't know he was, what's their race? Albas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was an Alba. Then he took off his shades and he has like these blue eyes. I was like, I guess they all have blue eyes too. I didn't notice that.
He looks like he literally ate a glue stick and it went all to his eyes. Or a glow stick, not a glue stick. Shit.
Oh, I thought he's a glue stick.
I was like, is this going to be an origin story?
Because I was thinking that too. I'm like, glue stick? Why would he eat a glue stick?
Remember that? Hey, we got somebody in the chat named Happy Gilmore, so it could be a reference to Happy Gilmore.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think he eats a glue stick.
Remember, he's in the classroom and he eats the glue with the kid.
You're thinking of Billy Madison.
Ah, damn it, Billy Madison! I get those too fucking confused.
Happy Gilmore is the golfer, good sir.
Yeah. Damn it. Terrible.
It's okay. It's
Awful.
okay. We'll be here if you need anything.
Tap it in.
It's all in the hips. Yep.
Scarlett
He
says,
took my fucking hand and I took his fucking eye.
Scarlett says next week there's going to be a special episode. You guys are going to cover it? Yeah. Absolutely.
So is it gonna really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I guess Satsuki's happy.
No, I'm not.
No,
Because we also have the special of Wonder Egg coming up.
Oh yeah, that it's coming out on the 30th of this month.
Oh, yeah. So we got some anime to talk about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
A lot
What do you
more
mean, unfortunately?
for Satsuki.
It's just one episode.
It's an hour.
I'm tired of anime.
Oh my god.
Good night, everybody. Well, 107 episodes. It was a good run.
We had some fun.
Yeah, we really did have some fun. All those drinks and all those times we just talk shit. Good times.
Dark North Emperor said, I like to point out once again, the humanoid robot exploding devices were what killed Daya in episode 6 and 7.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, he got big dead from those things. Lightning Eagle, regrettably, says Lena only got house arrest. Her consequences are more of what I wanted to see. So what were the consequences of her saying, you're under house arrest? She's like, well, let's see them enforce it.
She's really pushing them. But doesn't she have somebody that's a higher power than her? That's her uncle, I believe. So
Yeah.
it's understandable why she would get like a lighter punishment for what she's doing, because kind of like the person in charge has her back.
She essentially got a timeout equivalency to an ass whooping. You know what I mean?
You know,
Yeah.
See, that scene made me think about Lena a little bit, because she started off
I bet it did.
Oh my god. She started off as this innocent, very, innocent character, very naive, very immature, not in the, she's making fart jokes a lot. Not that, but just, just very youthful about everything. And now at the end of this episode, it seems she's way more sure of herself. She's way more confident, way more willing to break the rules than what she was before. Not only is she willing to stand up for them, but now she's willing to take more actions. So that's show's got really good character development. Got to give him that.
Yeah, I wonder how she's going to maneuver now with this type of mindset. Is she like for me? What she has to do now is navigate in a way that's not going to alienate everybody in the military, but she could still help out the 86 if that's what she wants to continue to do. Because if she does what she did with the group that we had before, I mean they're going to get to a point where they're just going to have to let go of her, maybe even arrest her. Because I mean she stole weapons pretty much, and used it for the 86's sake, which for them is tantamount to you like just getting missiles and shit for like ants because they don't care about the 86.
That's a good point. I mean, it's going to be like a situation when they're like, Vladilena, your badge and your gun, you're too close to the case.
Yeah, pretty much.
Turn in your badge and your gun. The DA is up my ass. Ah. The stereotypical 80s buddy cop movie is just like, it's played out in every sense of the word. You know, you're blowing up the whole damn street. Oh, the DA's up my ass. In your gun and your badge, and then when they get you're hired. In fact, we want you to be the highest person in the land. What do you say? And then they turn down and they go, "No, Chief, I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep with my wife." And then, yeah,
That's
it
pretty
ends
accurate.
with the 80s. It ends with an 80s song, and it's just, you know, everybody loves it.
To be the best, you got to pass the test. You got to make it to the stage.
To the top of the mountain, we can do it again.
That's going to be the new ending for 86. Sawano
to be the best.
Sawano is fired. Tenacious D is hired.
Oh yes, could you just imagine just Vladilena to be that she's just doing a training montage?
Oh my god. Final thoughts on this episode of 86, if there are any.
So we got a special episode next week. Is it like an OVA where Vladilena goes swimming?
See, that's my first thought, but
no clue.
Who knows? I think it's just going to be a bonus episode, maybe about the characters
It's going to be about
we saw that got killed.
the 80. I think it's going to be about the 86 and how they spent their lives whenever they weren't fighting. And
Those little
before they
tiny
died.
children.
Wait, what?
Or maybe it's getting us acquainted with the newer 86.
Ooh. I don't know.
Or it could just be a beach episode where Lena goes out and does backflips.
Smashing watermelons.
Yeah, smashing watermelons and being homeless with Kyo.
Yep. And then there goes the orgy.
So we're getting 2 orgies next week. Is that your theory?
Well, you wanted them to cross into other animes, and if that's gonna happen, why not we make it the same end goal?
So after they get done smashing, somebody's gonna have poop on their head. Since we're doing the cross thing.
What is? Oh, you're
Tokyo
talking about
Revengers.
Tokyo, because I was thinking, wait a minute, what orgy does that?
Well, I mean, you never know, man.
It's just funny. That's the episode where it got killed. It's like we just once they did the shithead thing, that was the final straw.
I mean, that was pretty insulting. I can't take it back after that.
I mean, when I saw the poop on his head, I was like, it's gone. Like I didn't need to watch the rest of the episode, but I was just like, nope, this is dying tonight, and it did.
Rest in peace.
Or not.
Forever not being remembered. And always remember, a way to a man's heart is through another man's penis.
Okay.
Sorta, yeah.
Right. Passing?
Yeah, I'll pass it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, why not?
Okay. Passing as well. Let's talk about To Your Eternity.
Big
died. He died.
I guess. Oh Lord! See, this episode was some proper wholesome stuff going on here. We got the relationship between Reen and why did I just forget his Gugu? Fuck! How do I forget that? See the relationship between them continue, and at the end, quite honestly, another ending I wasn't expecting, especially after 86. Some tomfoolery maybe about Gugu. I guess the cliff breaks away like Toru, and the dirt broke away, and she got a massive concussion. Except this time,
you could say that it was a huge cliffhanger.
Well, except for this time, the cliff didn't hang. Kind of just fell.
Just broke. What?
Yeah.
Aren't they rich? Why is this shit faulty? Well, no, I think they said that the Groot attacked the Noikers or whatever
the Knockers.
The Knockers?
The Knocker. They attacked the boobs. The Booba. We should call them the Booba.
No.
Yeah,
I
the
like
Booba.
Knockers better.
Well, what are Knockers? They're a Booba.
I would prefer Knockers. It just sounds funnier.
Okay. So
but Booba, you could say Booba, I say a Knockers. But anyway, yeah, that the freaking like they just now discovered that they love each other, which I think they already knew, but they confessed it. And then just out of nowhere, Gugu coming in for the helmet kiss just falls to his death.
He's not going to die.
yeah, he's not gonna die.
He got a brand new helmet and now he's dead.
Well, yeah. When they when you had Boozman talk about how much she loved Gugu and thought of him as a grandson, I said,
Oh,
fuck. No, that's not the first thing I thought. I said, fuck. Something bad's going to happen now.
oh, because you knew he was gonna die.
I was like, new helmet to specifically fight against the Groot. Old man telling him how much he loves him and how much he wants to see him grow up, and the fact that God or whatever we want to call him is going over like, damn, Fushi's not getting enough stimulation. It's been like 4 years. Something needs to happen. I was like, yeah, he's gonna fucking get murdered.
No, I got this. This is my new theory, okay? They're gonna fucking kill Gugu. Fushi's gonna turn into Gugu, going to get Reen as his girlfriend, and that's where he gets the stimulation.
Oh my god!
You are awful, Steve. Just terrible.
I mean, he'll get a different kind of stimulation for sure.
It's a new experience.
He'll be like, she's like, you ever been with a woman? Wakara not.
Wakara not. Eat die.
He'll be saying that.
Arigato. Ooh.
He doesn't talk like this anymore. Leave him alone.
Yeah, he has gotten really well with his speech now.
Oh my.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's like, you can kind of tell too. I like that the voice actor is pretty good, in the fact that, like, you could tell his how he talks got better, but it's still kind of off. Like, he's not just like fluent like everybody else, and there's still some things that he doesn't quite understand. So I think they're like showing his progression as a human being well.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to use a map yet, so.
Yeah, they'll throw in little things here and there to show you, like, he still doesn't quite understand the world to the fullest, like nobody does. But yeah, he's a little underdeveloped, but he's learning.
He's Gugu's little brother. Oh,
It's true.
that was so sweet. Oh, but yeah, I think you're right. I think something bad's gonna happen to this poor kid. I thought what was really funny, other than well, I thought it was cool that he got himself a cool little helmet that basically with a little flip, it automatically sparks so that he could belch out fire. I'm like, that is sick. The other things I thought was kind of funny. I don't know who was talking, but someone was talking about something, and then I think it was Fushi that was like, I don't think I've ever seen Gugu ever wear a shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he never has. He's
I
always
mean-
been this shirtless kid.
I mean, unless he's like wearing like a button-up shirt, like he probably doesn't want to fit anything through that neck hole with that big ass helmet.
That's true. Freaking, they made the booze man a sweat thing, not a sweatshirt.
For his
No.
pits.
Yeah, I didn't. Are those real?
I just love how Fushi was like, yeah, I made this sweat rag for his pits. I'm like, what? Why is this show so weird and goofy all the time? Like
mean-
that was like right after that scene where Fushi was like to Rin, like, so this is what it's like to fall in love or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And just yep, rag for his pits.
I mean, I never know they made such a thing. You get them sweaty pits, get the rags.
Yeah.
You know. Maybe our friend Gugu, my nephew Gugu, doesn't wear a shirt because Old Man Booze doesn't wear a shirt.
Maybe that might be it. I mean, I don't think a shirt could fit him, even if he tried to be on one, because he's just so fucking ripped.
Maybe so.
It's like here's an XL. Sorry, I can't fit into an XL. Not even an XL. Well, I could try, and just rips it like he's Hulk Hogan or something.
Learn from Alexander the Great how to wear a shirt while being buff.
Just put it on. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Just put it
Yeah.
on. So what did you guys think about the party with Rin in this episode, her birthday party?
Lame party.
I was gonna say the party was there was food there, but there was no DJ. You know, I was kind of disappointed in that. But yeah, it was all right. And then some dude comes up to Gugu and like, take off that mask. First of all, Gugu could crush that dude with his forearm. Why did he go down like a punk?
It's like why does everybody have to be an asshole?
I know.
They didn't get their
I just
lightly
remember-
salted almonds. That's why.
I just remembered something that was a real big important part of the show, and that was when he finally got to see his brother again.
It's true.
Gugu finally got to see his older brother again, and it was kind of sad because, you know, he was trying to apologize and make amends for leaving him when he did, and Gugu was just like, he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear any of that, and you know, maybe I say he forgives him in time, but I mean, he's still young and he's gonna have that anger.
I mean, you might die though.
Yeah, right. He might die never being. That would suck.
Oh,
too.
no, his
Dying,
brother's
never being
gonna-
able-
No, his brother's gonna die. Gugu's not gonna die because his brother was like, just know I'll do anything for you.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Who know he's going to a party? I don't think.
Oh well, I mean, doesn't stop him from eavesdropping.
I guess so.
And also, he said he got a really nice job, so maybe he's at the party.
Is he a carpenter now?
I forget what he said it was.
He's
Then
like.
you said he was selling tools.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Maybe
So
he's
an
gonna like.
insurance salesman.
Maybe he's gonna show up and he's like, yes, I'm just, you know, do any of you have any like cliffside, like anything perched on a cliff? Like we sell tools to fix, you know, dangerous cliffside objects.
Oh, God.
Would you mind if? Oh my God, my brother!
He sees that the cliff is falling apart. He's like, "So I see you got a busted up cliff there. Well, I have the tools just for that. Oh my God, Gugu!"
Oh, I love it. But yeah, brother's dying. It's not Gugu. Gugu can't die.
It's Gugu. Gugu's. If
No.
I've learned anything from this show, is that people we've grown attached to die.
No. Gugu's got to get with Reen.
It's not going to happen.
It's also the fact that we need a way for Fushi to move on. He's not going to stay in it. Like, I think we can all acknowledge that he's not going to at least stay in this area. Something has to happen for him to continue on with his journey to find more stimulation. So, either Gugu is going to die, or it's going to be a situation where like Fushi is pushed away some way somehow.
You go on. You get out of here. You never come back. You never turn around and come back here. You go. You
And then
go.
he gives him the wolf puppy face.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't believe
Gugu's
you understood that reference, Sasuke.
Yeah, I watch things.
Freaking yeah. He's a goner. He's not gonna die by the cliff, but he's definitely gonna die by the knockers.
Live by the cliff,
But-
die by the cliff.
Dead by knockers.
True.
There could be worse ways to die, I suppose. Happy Gilmore says, if I've learned anything from the show, deadly heights are easily survived.
Yeah.
That is true. Even with the March arc, you had March's, I guess, older sister fall from fucking heights and then just touch a tree, and then all of a sudden she's great.
Well, she's Perona.
That's true. She does survive anything.
QRW6 says we got the explanation on Fushi's growth.
That was cool. That was I like how they kind of explained that a bit. I mean, to me, I don't know. It really didn't need to be it didn't need to be over complicated. It was just like, yeah, he got older because he hasn't transformed, so he thus grows with his person.
Yeah. So the theory of, I think I mentioned it when I thought like March, we might see like an older March because of Fushi aging. The way they explained it, if he were to transform into March, she would still be the same age as she was before.
Oh, that makes me sad.
I feel
So
like he's
the-
going to use that form at some point and grow with it.
So
It's going to
so
be
does
like, I
that
need to be
mean-
raised by a parent and child. I'm going to be March.
Well,
I mean, so do you think that? So if he changes into another entity and then changes back as Boy Fushi or whatever you want to call this character, he would be the older age looking, or do you think he would revert back to the younger?
wait. Say that. Say it again.
Sorry, it's confusing with words. Because is he going to be older, like the way he looks now, if he ever
Mhm.
changes again, or do you think he's going to revert back to his younger version of that person?
Oh, I think it's going to stay permanent.
A permanent. Okay.
Yeah. It's and then too, like how things have been developing for Fushi, like over like the different forms he's adopted and people he's met. It's like the first person he met, I don't remember if we ever got his name, but the face of the person he looks like right now, like their relationship was like one of like kind of like partnership or companionship. Then the next one we had was March being like the mother figure, and now Gugu was the brother figure. So I think at one point Fushi might be the parent figure for somebody else once he learns a lot of things in the world.
That would be cool to see the student now become the teacher.
Yep.
Sorry, can't pronounce your name. If Gugu dies, I hope we can at least see his face. I think we saw it as a child. Yeah, we haven't seen it as an adult. I've always wondered like that with his face. Is his face just always going to be like that? Or is like Fushi going to figure out he has some healing powers or something and like fix his face?
If it is just like a normal face, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh my
Like
god.
it's just his normal kid face, but now it's like older now, and people were like shocked the whole time, like, "Oh my god, he's hideous!" It's like he's just a normal kid.
GG1954 says Gugu's brother still had the ring, which is very important because it shows that him having that ring shows that he has given up the gambling. And he did find, something to get his life back on track. So I got to give him credit for that, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got back on his feet without needing the help, which is good to see. I guess like seeing his brother like do that for him made him realize like, yo, I'm kind of like a piece of shit. Maybe I should change, and he did it.
Yep. Any other thoughts on this episode of To Your Eternity?
I think the
Reen and Google's relationship is adorable.
It is. It's
So
just
wholesome.
a shame that I think the next episode is going to be tragic.
Nah.
Might be.
Everyone's going to survive. It's going to be all happy.
If that happens, if that happens, I'll be surprised. But something tells me it's not.
So, killing and or passing?
Passing and or passing.
Shall pass it.
Passing it too is pretty good. EA, tell them where you are located currently.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am located here over at Everything Animated.
Pew, pew, pew.
You can find me there. Channel, slowly getting up there. I'm halfway to 1K. I am at 440 right now. I would love to get to 1K before the end of this year, so that I could finally post in the community tab and say, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like me? And then just post random stuff like that in my community post.
Always fun.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitch, same name, everything_animated. I normally I have a community stream every Sunday with what's it called? Jackbox Party Games. Super fun. Check it out. And I also have another channel with my girlfriend called All Elite Couple, where we do reactions to wrestling and all kinds of wonderful stuff. So check us out there. We also want to get to 1K before the end of the year, and we're doing a lot of reactions as of late. So check us out.
Satsuki.
Well, as for me, you can find me on Satsuki the Savage as well as Satsuki the Reactor, where I live react to Still JoJo since I have not uploaded my last reaction to the last couple of episodes, as well as Fruits Basket. So yeah, one more week of that, and from that point on, I'm going to find new things to react to. I'll probably take a little break before I get into part 5 for JoJo. And I don't think I'm going to react to anything next season. So next season will probably be a break for that channel. As far as the main channel, I upload Watamote videos, One Punch Man live reactions to the chapters, and I bullshit around. Yep. So that is about it.
Thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. Thanks GG1954. Apparently it's his first stream, so much appreciated. Thanks just everybody for being pretty cool, pretty chill. This is a pretty fun show. Excited to talk about next week with the special episodes and all that. And I think the week after is probably when we'll do our award show for spring 2021. That should be fun.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Maybe.
Drinking time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, everybody gets drunk during this award show. I don't know who started it, how it happened.
It was probably me.
It's probably EA. Dylan
But
Sanders says
you're going to
thanks.
join too, right?
I don't know.
We have to have a designated host.
Okay, fine. I guess it'll just be you and me, Sasuke, and I'll try not to overdo it this time.
I don't know. I feel like it's better when there's like 2 sober people and like 1 drunk person.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to draw straws to see which one will
God.
will be the drunk person because it could be me, it could be you, it could be Ben.
Vote for who you want to see drunk on the next podcast.
They've never.
Gosh.
They're gonna say me. I've never
No,
been
they're
drunk on my
not.
channel before.
They're gonna say me.
It may not happen, but I just want to see the answers and why.
Listen, it's all gonna be tied, and then like somehow, and then we're all gonna have to get drunk because of you, Sasuke. Because of you.
It is my fault. I am blamed for most things.
But yeah, see you guys next week. Thanks everybody for coming out. Bye bye.